My name is Dr. Frank Lewis, and a lot of the family members that I work with will ask me, my loved one has made so many gains, but now we're starting to see signs of depression. They're down, they don't have interest in the things that they used to, they're lacking motivation. Why is that we've come so far and now we have to deal with this bump in the road with this depression? Well, there's probably two factors that play into that. And first of all is that the injury itself may have altered some of the nerve tracts in the brain that have changed the neurochemical balance in the brain. And that neurochemical balance is what keeps us all stable. So when that's altered, it's very natural that a person might feel down or not themselves. But perhaps even more importantly is the psychological impact of the recognition that I've lost functions. The things that used to come so easily to me now, I have to put so much effort into. Just trying to remember what somebody told me 5 minutes ago. Trying to be able to speak clearly. Moving about the house freely and safely. All of those things now are requiring so much energy and effort. It's just fatiguing and it's difficult, and sometimes I just get tired. But the good news is, your loved one's recognition of what's going on means that they're healing. They're gaining awareness of what's happened to them, and that awareness is allowing them to say, man, this is not the way I used to be, and is it going to get better? Now, the good news is that awareness means that the brain's healing, and that's the time when you see this that you definitely want to get help. Depression after a brain injury is not going to heal itself. When you see it, don't wait. You want to go to professionals. There are two professionals that you want to consult and look for. Those that have expertise working with brain injury survivors in the post-hospital environment. A physician, first of all, who understands the medications that can bring that brain chemistry back into balance. A counselor or a psychologist also who's worked in this post-hospital setting, has a lot of experience working with folks with brain injury. They can build on this increasing emerging awareness to say, it's not where I was, it's where I'm going. And to focus on the new you. What we always say in our facility is that there's a new you. Those behaviors that perhaps got you into this situation that maybe led to the brain injury, you're going to leave those behind and you're going to focus on the things that are important. Using the skills that you have to benefit others. Enjoying your relationships with your family, your friends, and your loved ones, and using your new insight and your experience of surviving a brain injury to help others. All of those things can help work with the depression. So the depression is it's a sign of that your loved one is getting better, but it's something that needs to be dealt with. And as I said, it's not gonna heal itself. When you see it, you want to get your loved one help, and you want to refer your loved one to people that have experience dealing with these kinds of problems. And those counselors and the physician will help your loved one to reframe their circumstances, not looking at the loss, but focusing on what you can do, not on what you cannot do. And believe me, there is an awful lot that's very important that you can do.